Hello everyone, my name is Jeff and welcome to Meeple Musings. Today I picked up the latest expansion to the very popular game, the Quacks of Quedlinburg. This expansion is called the Alchemists. I honestly don't know much about it yet, but I'm going to crack it open, give the rules a read, and give you my first impressions on what I think about it just based off reading the rules, and I'll show you what comes in it and how it works. Let's dive in. Here are the contents of the new expansion, all punched and laid out. So we get some more fortune teller cards that can be shuffled in with the deck from the base game, and this is going to add cards that interact with the previous expansion as well as this one. We're going to get an alchemist flask for each of the 5 different player colors, an essence marker, we get a whole bunch more white chits, and these are to use in case your original ones have worn out. Next, we get a whole bunch more loco weed, as well as 2 recipe books for them, which are double-sided. So I guess they anticipate them being used a lot more in order to send us a bunch more. We have the patient randomizer tokens here for the 8 different patients, which are these guys. So in this expansion, we are trying to treat these people, and we gain the benefit depending on which one we choose. And of course, we have the rule book. Okay, so when you're setting up the game, you're going to randomly pick 3 patients from the 8 there are. So they provided these chits with the patient pictures on them. So you'll throw them into a bag, draw out 3. So let's just say we had chicken eyes, wing ears, and witch's hump, for example. The rest would get returned to the box, along with all the randomizer chips. Then each player is going to decide which of these 3 they want to treat. And there are cards for each patient. So here's chicken eyes, earworm, nervousness. They're double-sided. So for example's sake, let's say we took chicken eyes here, and we're the yellow player. Okay, so we put the card onto our flask board there, and essentially what this expansion adds is, after everyone is done filling their cauldrons up, whether they explode or not, before they do scoring, so before you roll the die and everything, you're going to check. And you're going to receive, or for each different color of chip in your pot, you're going to move your essence marker up. And then if you have exactly 7 white chits, you'll move it up another space. And then for each of your neighbors who exploded, you'll move it up yet again. Now, depending where you make it to, and depending on the patient, you are going to receive a reward. So, for example, in this one, if you made it to the first level, you'd gain a ruby, and so on and so on, all the way up to rolling the die 4 times. In the last round of the game, instead of receiving this benefit, you will just receive points, however how you make it up on here. Okay, so that's what comes in this new expansion, as well as a very brief overview of what it adds and how it plays. I haven't played this yet, but I hope I can do that soon. It looks fun. I like the idea of this flask kind of encouraging you to diversify your chits, trying to get as many different colors as you can, as well as pushing your luck even more to try and get exactly 7 white chits just to move that up farther. The variation in different patients looks neat. Yeah, I'm excited to try it out. I'm also glad that there's a whole bunch of new fortune teller cards just for more variability. Once I do actually get a play of this in, play or two, I will let you know what I think about it. Thanks for tuning in.